Hello everybody, exciting day today because me and Zazie are off for our first event of the season. So I'm just bringing her in now. As you can see, just having a look at Hugo, who's having a little snooze. As you can see, he's very settled. He's been here nearly 3 weeks now, I think. So he's settling in. Zazie's here to stay for this week because we're eventing. And today, it's currently Friday, we are off to Waverton House, which is the first of the Cotswold Cup events for this season. I can't remember if I said in Hugo's vlog, but yeah, I'm going to try and aim Zazie at some of these Cotswold Cups this year. She's got to be in the shot. Good girl. So it's very sociable time. It's 11:30 on Friday, and yeah, we're leaving at about 12:30 to walk the course when we get there, but I'm not actually going down thanks, Pzazz. I'm not actually going down the centre line. Actually, I should shut this until 4. Oh, they're all snoozing today. Where's Cheek? Cheek's snoozing up there. Yeah, I'm not dressaging till 4 o'clock. Very sociable hours. It's very late there. I'm not going cross country till 6. Never mind. So I'm going to bring her in, plait her. She was bathed yesterday, and yeah, very exciting to be back out. Hopefully have a good afternoon eventing. Hey Zaz? Where is she? Hey Zaz. Or you can put it down if you want. We have arrived, our first event of the season, in the new lorry, which you'll be seeing much more of, I'm sure, in this vlog. How are you doing? Sorry I didn't show you anything before we left, it was a bit of a rush. But she's all fatted. The other side, obviously. She's pretty wired. Are you excited? And I think the plan is to go and walk cross country now and let her chill. Yes, but this is the new 3.5 ton lorry that we have. It's so exciting. So this is its first proper outing. We went to Cherwell show jumping on Monday, but this is its first proper event. And you're the only one trusted to travel in it at the moment, aren't you? Yeah. Cross country all walked, and got Zazie out to do her studs. She's having a little snack because the grass is really nice, and I need to plant her forelock flat, so I'm going to try and do that whilst Mum does her studs. Right, hello, I am back with another voiceover for this dressage test because you guys seem to prefer it when I speak over them to let you know what's going through my head, what my marks are, what I'm doing, etc. So I was relatively pleased with this test. for Pzazz, it was quite forward. Unfortunately, the judge did not agree. So here we are going in. My one comment is I should have shortened my reins. Like, Zazzy lulls you into a false sense of security. We got a 7 for this centre line, but you can see she's nice and forward. I just need to shorten my reins a bit, but she feels like they're short enough, but they're not. And then we're doing a 15-metre circle at E, which we got a 6 for, with the comment that it needed more impulsion. But like, if you've been here a long time, you've watched some of my other dressage tests, for Pzazz this really isn't that bad. Like, I just need to shorten my reins. I don't like watching them back. Oh, and now we're doing half 10-metre loop, and then walk just before X, and then trot again and turn right half 10-metre loop. We got a 5.5 with the comment straightness, which I thought was a little bit harsh. And then a 5.5 for both of those, and then we have to circle 15 metres, which we got a 6 for, so same as the other side, with the comment impulsion again, but she doesn't really look that lazy or slow to me. I don't know, I thought she was a bit harsh. And then medium walk at there, and then we go medium walk, and then we free walk in a half circle across the middle, and we got a 7.5 for this, which is our best mark, and it just made me smile because Pzazz's walk is notoriously her worst one to do, yet for this test somehow this was the best. I'm not complaining because it's doubled. I don't really see how this is a 7.5, and some of the other stuff that we've got a 5.5 for, but never mind. And then this is where I have my little panic. So I was meant to trot not until between B and here, and then I was meant to keep trotting and then canter in the corner, and I just had a mind blank, so I paused and then picked up canter, which we got a 6 for with hesitance, so she didn't really notice. Then we canter all the way down. I thought this canter looked quite nice. Again, for Pzazz, this is very nice for in a test. We only got a 6. No comments, just 6s for all of this. Circle 6. I mean, obviously I need to shorten my rein a bit, but I thought that canter looked quite nice. Maybe a little bit more forward, but she doesn't look like a giraffe like she sometimes does. Then we trot, and I think we do the half circles, yep, which we got a 6.5 for the first loop, and then a 6 for the second loop. Again, no comments. So obviously she thought it was better than our first one. And then working canter left, this wasn't good. We got 5.5, which is fair enough because Zazzy sticks her head up in the air. Like, come on, Pzazz, we're nearly at the end. Kick, kick, kick. So we got 5.5 for this. Again, a little, I mean, anyway. And then we got a 6 for our circle. No comments. I guess probably she wants more impulsion. She is a little bit long here. I really find her left canter harder work. And then we canter all the way back up the top. But she doesn't look too bad. She's a little bit long in her frame. And she is a bit lazy there. Oh, we are meant to trot at the markers, that's fair enough. And then we got a 7 for our last centre line, and we hold to X, so I'll quickly do my collectives. Pace is 6.5, impulsion 5, submission 5.5, position C of the rider 6, which I was disappointed with all of those, but you'll hear my debrief now, so here you go. We've just finished our dressage test, so I thought I'd do a debrief as we walk back, because we've just been told that there is about an hour, they're running about an hour behind in the show jumping because of an incident earlier. But yeah, you will have just seen my test, and I was quite pleased with it. God, how close up are you going to my face?
Well,
I was pleased with it. Were you pleased with it, Mum?
I was
Pleased with it.
I was. I thought she looked quite forward.
Yeah, she was really forward in the warm-up. I don't know how much you videoed, but like she felt really forward. And then we went in, and I was kind of doing some more canters to get her ready to go. And I was like listening for the bell. Then the judge got back out of her car,
Which was really unhelpful. Because you'd already been pushed back, hadn't you, by someone who was late down and then insisted that they went before you.
Yeah. So we had a much longer warm-up than I wanted, and with Pzazz, hopefully the middle of the concrete. You want like a short, sharp warm-up, which is what I'd got, but then we just kept getting pushed back to start. So by the time we'd started, she'd kind of switched off a little bit. Right, I will continue with my debrief here back at the lorry because I got too embarrassed with Mum videoing me in the middle of the lorry park. She's enjoying some grass. So yeah, like I said, there has been a little bit of a delay. We were a bit delayed going to dressage because the lorry right behind us, there was some incident in the lorry park, we're not really sure, which meant that they had to stop all of the phases. So show jumping, they're still on the 80, so it's going from 80 to 100. When we came back from dressage, we were meant to course walk right then, but we went over to ask them how long was left, and they said there's still about an hour left of the 80s to jump before they even course walk. So we've untacked her. We're probably going to take her studs out and put her back in the lorry to chill. But overall, I was pleased with her test. I had a slight mind blank, which I need to watch back on the video to see whether you can see it. I mean, you probably can. After my walk, I just had a pause where I was like, what do I do? I had to trot between the middle and the corner marker. Like, I know it in my head, I don't know why I blanked in there. I don't think she'll want a drink. But apart from my little blip, she was okay. Her left canter could have been better, but considering what she can be like, I think it's because it's the first one of the season, she's still got a bit of enthusiasm for her dressage. Look how much, I don't know if you can see the grass here where she's eaten so much of it. But yeah, for Pzazz and for the not ideal warm-up, I'm quite pleased. So regardless of what the judge says, it's always nice, isn't it, when the judge agrees, but regardless of what the judge says, I'm pleased with her. So now it's just a long wait until we can go and walk show jumping.
One eternity later.
Right, just getting ready for show jumping at last. It's about 5:45, I think. I was meant to show jump at 5. Still don't think I'll be show jumping till about 6:30 probably. So I don't know what time I'll be going cross country. Oh, I haven't done this. So yeah, it's not the best. I mean, it's no one's fault. I'm not even in the frame. It's no one's fault. It's just a bit frustrating. Had late times anyway, and now I'm super duper late. Oh well. We're going to show you Pzazz and I in a sec. She's all in her jumping stuff. God, I should have really done this in a different order.
Just before folks for number 387. Number 384 is Millie Marvis and Pzazz.
take the alternative black flag at 60 and go clear there now. 28.5 dressage, 4 to add to that for the show jumping phase. Clear at the first. Over the octa at 16 goes Danny Evans. Coming to these brushes at 14 and 15 is Millie Marbus. So clear at the Waverton House, 13 was Millie Marbus, 384.
Good job.
Now clear out those two brush fences at 14 and 15. Direct route through the ditch combination at 17 goes Danny Evans and Tiger. Just the 2 more jumps for them. She sets up for the penultimate. Nicely clear over that. Just the 1 more to complete the course. Over the octa at 16 goes Millie Marbus. So, well, safely home then, Danny Evans. Just the 1 more jump indeed, but I shouldn't give a commentator's curse on that, but I'm sure it's going to be fine. Owen Forsyth, Echo de Reed, clear at the 4th.
Brilliant, Mills.
304 goes clear through the ditch complex at 17. Now over the penultimate, just the 1 more jump for them. That's Millie Marbus and Pzazz.
Right, we are on our way back. It is 7:45 and sorry for the lack of vlogging throughout the afternoon. When we finally got going after dressage, we went down to show jumping and then they just let me jump, so they were trying to catch up with the well, they were running late obviously, so they're trying to get people caught up quickly. So I went in to show jump, and then once I'd show jumped we just got ready for cross country because it was getting very, very late. She warmed up really nicely for show jumping. I didn't jump loads because she jumped at Cherwell on Monday and she was giving the fences in warm up plenty of room, so I kind of wanted to go in with her kind of still jumping nicely and not jumping too flat. And she was jumping really well. I think we got a bit of a long stride at one of them. I mean, we always get quite long striders, Pzazz. And then we gave 7 a very good rattle. We got a bit deep and I was convinced that it was going to come down. Luckily, well, luck was on our side today, and she jumped clear, so I was really, really pleased with her. As considering, apart from Cherwell on Monday, this was our first competition since Wellington last August, so we hadn't really done any, well, we hadn't done any winter practice or training, so really pleased with her. And then, yeah, very quick turnaround to cross country, which was actually causing quite a lot of problems. There was a few trickier combinations for an 100. Luckily, because me and Zazzy have done quite a few 100s and some 105s and 2 novices, I wasn't overly worried, and she was really good. She jumped really well, all the questions. She was very good. She found some of the distances even a bit short because she does have such a long stride. I was having to kind of woe her quite a lot coming into those because she was pulling my arms out, but that is always nice. First event of the season, she was feeling very up for it. I've got my dressage sheet here, and where I made them where I had the mind blank, the judge didn't really notice. They just gave me a 6 and said hesitant. I'll go through this one. I will probably put a voice over this when you've watched my test, so you'll know all my marks. But yeah, we are on our way back now. Finally, oh, and we came 7th. Yeah, we came 7th, which is really good. It was always nice to get a rosette. No, we came 6th. We gave us a 6th rosette. Didn't I come 7th? I think I came 7th, but they gave us a 6th. Never mind. I'm pretty sure I came 7th. I just realised that. And we were actually looking through the section that only double clear with no time faults in the whole section. So there was about 41 or 2 people in the section, and nobody else jumped double clear with no time faults. Like, the person who came first got time faults cross country, and the person who came second didn't jump clear. So I'm really pleased with her because it just shows it was quite a challenging 2 jumping tracks. A lot of people were getting time faults in the show jumping. So I'm very pleased with her. I don't really know if you'll be able to see her. Her bum is through there somewhere. So yes, I will sign this vlog off here, and I hope you enjoyed watching, and I will see you in the next